Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. Today, as I said last episode, we are doing just a few dungeons in Limgrave and on the Weeping Peninsula, if I have enough time for that. So, I've already started recording and then I noticed that my microphone wasn't being picked up because, well, that sometimes happens, apparently. And I did half of this dungeon without recording my voice, so I'm just... Well, I did this part over here, I picked up the item, there's an ambush on the left side, no problem there. I actually haven't activated this one, so why not just do it? And over here, there should be two of them here. Oh, upgrade materials, nice. Alright. Get rid of some imps. Let this one over there rage. Then this one is already down. There are these flame pearls in these dungeons that you can either shoot with a projectile or you can use Moog's or Margit's shackle in order to put them up and down. You can also hit them, jump against them, it doesn't really matter. Over here is an ambush, be careful. They can, especially in groups, deal a lot of bleeding damage. Bleed build up. And I've played up to this point, and now I noticed that my microphone wasn't recording, so what are we going to do today is just a few dungeons, as I said, until the time runs out. I'm trying to record a video for Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I guess. It's now my time schedule, but this might not work out depending on how busy I am. I'm currently doing my bachelor, so this needs some time. And if I'm not recording, you know why. But shouldn't really matter that much. Jump down here. But luckily, or maybe not luckily, there is no time limit on... like, I'm not on a time limit with these episodes. Because we don't know yet when the DLC comes out. Because I would like to, in a perfect world, this playthrough ended. I'm through the game and then the DLC comes out. Or maybe in a even more perfect world. The DLC comes out when I'm at the exact point where the DLC starts, basically. I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't start, or that it doesn't start at the point or at the end of the game. I can't imagine that. Like, you've played through the game and then you can do the DLC. I think it's somewhere in between. Oh, I couldn't roll there. How unlucky. I really hate this enemy type. Especially because this is not only a boss, this later on will become a normal enemy in these dungeons. And I'm not looking forward to this. Alright, this was Catacombs number 1. I'm not doing the Hero's Grave yet. Because Hero Graves require a little bit more preparation. Just a little bit. They're not that difficult. There are certainly late game dungeons that are, in my opinion, more difficult than the Hero's Graves. But anyway, I'm doing them separately at some point when I feel like it during the episode. So next dungeon is this one. It's a cave this time, no catacombs. This is a cave. I've made a video about dungeons in Elden Ring, where I talked about well, the dungeons and caves and stuff like these, so if you want to know my opinion on them, then you might want to watch that video. Luckily, I'm currently a little bit over-leveled for this area, so even if I'm playing sloppy, there shouldn't be I shouldn't have a problem with this one. Because I just want to run through here fairly quickly, just so that I've shown this area. Not that anyone needs a guide for these areas, because they're, to be honest, even in the early game, not that difficult. If I know a trick and I feel like showing it because it's worth it, then I'm doing it, but right now I'm just brute forcing through them. Because honestly, these dungeons aren't really... It isn't really their best design, right? Like FromSoft's best design, that's... If you're thinking of Elden Ring dungeons, like, it's not the peak design of From Software. It's just something to fill the void in between encounters. And I think because Elden Ring is an open world game, well, on the one hand, I really like that Elden Ring is an open world game, that they're trying something new with the Dark Souls formula. But on the other hand, I feel like that... how do I say this? I kind of feel like that open world games are overrated. I think that's what I wanted to say. Because there's so much nothing. Can I jump down here? Let me try. I get the effect, but I still took damage. Great. Now who cares? I survived. That's all that matters. But, well, the problem with open world games is like there's so much nothingness in between interesting things. But that's... It's debatable if this is needed, right? Like, do you need this in a From Software game? Probably not. Because it takes a lot of time from you, right? Like, maybe you're someone who is fairly busy, you don't have that much time, then the replayability of Elden Ring is like, in my opinion, not as high as the replayability of Dark Souls, just because there's so much nothingness in between. Just because of the open world aspect. Maybe you see things differently, maybe you like that it's open world. Maybe that increases the replayability for you, and that's completely valid. It's just not for me. Maybe if the dungeons were a bit more interesting. Or maybe if the bosses were unique, or the dungeons had a own questline tied to them. That would be nice. So that's worth it going through here, but right now, what item did I get in the last dungeon? Like, some random ass spirit ashes that are worthless. Or, not in a dungeon, in the last catacombs. Last dungeon I got the fire resistance thingy here. The Flame Drake Talisman. That's kind of worth it, to be honest, but... I can't backstep him. Not from that angle, at least. Alright. Thank you for buffing yourself. Yeah. This one, Banished Knight Engval. That's a pretty good summon. So every Banished Knight is a pretty solid summon. So if you need a strong summon, get a Banished Knight for yourself. Next one is up here at the Saints Bridge north to it. You can jump down from the bridge because there is a Spirit Spring over here. I did this one over there, that's good. So just hop down here and you should survive. There are a few items over here, I think. If you run up here, like, come on. If you go up here and... There's something that I really don't like about this game, and it's the fact that there is no shadow. It's mind-boggling, to be honest, like that there is no shadow. You had a pretty good shadow in Dark Souls 2, if you remember Dark Souls 2, because they wanted to implement the mechanic that it's at certain locations very dark. They didn't do it, sadly, but they had a pretty good shadow system, and now this game has almost no shadow. Only during certain times of the day when the sun is actually there, you have a shadow, but like light sources cast no shadow, torches cast no shadow, nothing. Like, why? I mean, it should be, I shouldn't say easy, but it should be manageable to create light sources that cast shadows without destroying the frame rate, like without killing the performance of the game. I mean, Dark Souls 2 did it, but to be fair, Dark Souls 2 had different level design. It could be easier with fading in and out of objects because, well, I'm not getting into details, but I get it. Dark Souls 2 is... It's easier in Dark Souls 2 to hide certain details because you can't see that much, but it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, enough of that. White wolves, tanky as fuck. But let's go through here and jump down a bit. I must say that the dungeons in Limgrave are actually enjoyable for the most part. Catacombs not that much. I really don't like catacombs in any area. I feel like I'm not liking the enemy design in the catacombs, but caves and stuff like these here, they're fairly enjoyable in my opinion. This is the hidden path, right? So I can jump down soon enough. There's a dog to the left. Was it this dungeon then? There's an item, there's a dog, yeah. Alright, I remembered correctly. That's insane how much you potentially can remember in these games. I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed of that, or maybe nothing. Because have you played, you probably have played Dark Souls 3, or you watched a playthrough of that. When I first played Dark Souls 3 and entered the Firelink Shrine, I had so many problems orientational problems, I think, like because it wasn't that, or the Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 3 isn't that complex. It's really not that complex, but for some reason I had so many problems for like the first half of the game or something. And I don't know why. Same thing with the catacombs in this area. Not catacombs, what am I talking about? The subterranean shunning grounds, I mean. Like... But that's the problem of the first playthrough. That's my problem when I do a first playthrough. I wanna, at least in the case of Elden Ring, I wanted to get through the game as fast as possible. Not really as fast as possible, but I wanted to get through the game. I wanted to get the ending. I wanted to get the next cutscene, the next plot point, and stuff like this, right? And at least at the second half of the playthrough, I had the problem that there was so much to do, technically, right? So many dungeons, a few hidden areas here and there and stuff like this, right? There was so much to do, but I didn't want to miss that. But on the other hand, I really wanted to get to the actual game, like, to the actual plot of the main game, not the optional parts. So I rushed through the optional part, or at least what I thought was the optional part. And I didn't take my time to learn certain areas or learn the layouts and stuff like these. So at some point in the subterranean shunning grounds, they're honestly not that hard to finesse your way through there. And with finesse I mean like to learn the layout and stuff. How do I get there? Isn't it this way? It should be this way, right? Yeah, alright. And if you don't take your time with learning the layout and stuff like this, you're getting lost. Because midway through the subterranean shunning grounds, because the enemies were fairly hard and tanky, and I really didn't feel it the first time playing through that area. I didn't know where I was. I would just wander through there. And eventually I found the right way, but it was such a miserable experience. I really wish I would have taken my time there. Don't want to go back. Time for the boss. And already 20 minutes, and that were like 4 dungeons only. But that should be Limgrave, right? Wasn't that Limgrave? Minus the Weeping Peninsula? Right, you wanna hit these glowing spots on his ankles. And when he falls over, you wanna stab him in the chest and repeat. Alright. Time for another talisman. I should be able to teleport out of here. So I did these on the river, I did this one, did this one, did these, did this one. There's something to pick up here. I'm not going to... Maybe I am. 1 left, 2, 3 left, 4 left, right? Should be something over here. 4 left. How do I call this episode, by the way? Like, what am I doing right now? I'm doing dungeons. I'm basically cleaning up. I'm calling this cleaning up Limgrave. For me, Weeping Peninsula is part of Limgrave, so let's just call it that. And to be fair, the color coding tells, the color coding says it is part of the area. Because you see Limgrave is like this. There's green, Caelid is like red, Ionia is more blue, then the Altus Plateau is yellow, and Consecrated Snowfield plus the mountaintops of the Giants are white. And then we have the volcano. I forgot about the volcano. Volcano is like brownish, grayish. It's all color-coded. Fairly well. Alright, let's get ambushed. You're too slow. Oh, this one has glowing eyes, which means they should give more runes. Let's see. 350. Come on, let me pick that up, please. Thank you. 350. Is there more here? There's a path here. 350. And they give... Is that 5 times? That's 5 times as much, right? Ooh. That's a lot. Nice. This is a trap. You need to see at the ceiling. You see the spikes, and then oh, where do I have to go? Pick up this item. You'll maybe try and hit the thingy here. Nothing happens. And by the way, the ceiling isn't that dangerous. Like, it's not dealing that much damage, as you can see. That's almost nothing. Alright, jump down here, and go up, and jump down here. Fairly simple, but also fairly easy to miss. I'm not going to bother with all these zombies. And by the way, these threatening paid things are like... Excuse me. What? I lost my train of thoughts. Like, threatening paid, right? They're like emotes basically, but not really emotes. You can use them to say something because for some reason your character's mute. That's always strange, right? Like really, really strange. Where they can use them. Apparently you blow through there, or I don't know what you do with them. But it says something, but why can't I choose like a voice line and for like gestures and emotes and stuff like this? Like, why isn't that an option? I chose a voice for my character, right? I chose a voice. Maybe put like 10 more voices in there and you're good to go. But I guess sometimes you also would want to change the ethnicity of your character. Maybe you want to let them sound... Oh shit. Oh no, I wasn't prepared for this. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have preparation for this. Oh no. That's sad. Oh, I'm missing. Can you stop doing that? This attack is so stupid. Yeah, it's okay. Where's the one? There. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this dungeon. Oh. I don't even know if I could prepare without buying something, but at least I would have tried. I will show you what I mean later on, maybe. And probably many of you know already. Oh, come on. Excuse me, stop doing that, please. Thank you. Then now I'm disappointed. Aww. I couldn't even prepare. Alright. Never mind, not disappointed at all. Not disappointed at all. I don't know which cookbook you need to pick up for that in order to be able to craft a type of throwing knife. A certain type of throwing knife. What is it called? First, let's remove this thing. A certain type of throwing knife. Let's do... let's go here. Oh, come on. The crystal throwing knife or something like the blue ones. Oops. If you throw the blue ones at the imps, you can hack them basically. You will see when they're fully hacked too, because it creates these blue sparks. And then they fight for you. Or at least they can deal damage to other enemy types. And you could hack the small imps or the big one, doesn't really matter. So that they would gang up on the big one. Or on each other. Making this area way easier. But I've missed it. But I honestly don't know where the cookbook is. I know there's... I think... Well, at least I think. I don't know, but there might be a cookbook somewhere in this part that I missed, maybe on here. At least I think I've missed, or maybe I grabbed it. There are so many cookbooks, doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We have skeletons here. So I might want to switch weapons to the sword. Because it deals more damage, or at least the holy damage deals more damage. Should be a fairly simple dungeon as well. No, you don't. Oh, I don't have my shield equipped. It's just a buckler, right? I just I can still block with the buckler. But still. Now I can use the Ash of War. Might want to use that at some point. At least to clear the area a bit faster. And it doesn't take that much FP. So need the bow again. Did I hit it? No, I didn't. I'm lucky. Alright. I think I want to craft some arrows. Can I even craft normal arrows? Excuse me? Can I only craft storm wing arrows? What I really should have bought some. Oh well. Nothing here. Ooh, that really didn't hit the target. I guess Sacred Blade can hit twice, once with the weapon and once with the projectile. And I think that skeleton in there I just hit with one attack. Let's grab this optional thing here. Another prattling pate. Give me all the communication items. I must thank these skeletons for not doing anything. So what you can do is like get hit. I meant to show you that you can, when you stay close to them, when you jump, you actually do a mini hit basically, and so you can, well, this is one way of triggering these. This, no, it's not. That's one way of triggering the... Oh, yeah, it has two hits. The pillar. Is that all in here? If I miss an item in one of these catacombs, doesn't really matter. It does really matter. But please tell me in the please tell me in the description. Yeah, write something in the description. No, please tell me in the comments if I missed something. I might not get it, but every interaction with this video helps me a lot. So what's in here? Oh, right. When is the protector coming? Alright. I shouldn't really... I'm going to use this one. That's such a bloodborne enemy. Oh, come on. Do something for your money, doggy. Alright. How much FP do I have? Where's my F? Yeah, 88, alright. 100, 104. So I need a few more points into mind. How much mind is 100? Is it like 16? Maybe, I don't know. Let's check. Let's check. So level up, mind might actually be 16. Let's do that. Yeah, 16. I didn't remember how many I need to use. I'm just using all of them. It doesn't really matter if I'm missing the mark here, if I'm consuming too many. If I play this game correctly, I shouldn't use any runes. I might die, but I'm probably not using them. And if I do, it shouldn't matter because I just have a small amount of runes with me. It's indeed 16 and 17 for the other one. For the 105, and the other one needs 104. But the Banished Knight is actually a little bit better than the Headless one, because the Headless one loses so much, what's it called? Aggro. Because it teleports around and it's very passive. But it can deal Death Blight, but no enemy is susceptible to Death Blight in this game, only in PvP. Or maybe PvP versus Invader and stuff. Like NPC invaders, but most of the time even they are immune. Not most of the time, sometimes. Especially when you encounter them in a swamp area. Let's do it like this. Level 50, nice. Alright, let's put the Banished Knight in here. It's actually a unique summon or something like this. I don't know how they're called. But these are the stronger ones under this line over here. And they're usually stronger, but you can only upgrade them with... where do I have it? Right, there are two types of glove words. We got the grave glove words and the ghost glove words, and the grave glove words can only upgrade the normal summons, and the ghost glove words are for the unique summons, so to speak. Next dungeon. So where do I want to go next? Do I want to go over here, or do I want to go in there? I think I want to go in there, in the... Did I do the tower? No, I did not. Well, I'm calling it cleaning up anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore a little bit. Does this one have a... Do you have a cookbook? No. I really can't remember where to get all the cookbooks, but I might do this off screen at some point, because that's not that important. That's not really content, is it? If you could do me a favor, if it's not bothering you, but please write down in the comments how you watch these videos usually. Like, you're probably not sitting in front of your PC or and shit like this and just watch the video, are you? You're probably doing something during that, like how I would do it. Like, how would I watch my videos? Like, I would probably let them play during, I don't know, maybe I'm playing something and I want to hear something in the background. I'm putting the YouTube video on the second monitor. Or if the visuals aren't that important, I would just sleep to it. Because, well, I hope, at least, I hope that I'm not that loud as some other videos. You probably know these videos where the voice, the person that is talking and stuff like this is very energetic and exciting. And I'm trying not to do that, because I honestly am not enjoying that. I'm enjoying more laid back playthroughs and stuff like this, because I don't think that much excitement in the voice of the person is the most important thing. Especially not if it's acted, like this this fake acted or forced, you might say, forced excitement in the voice. Like with this overly energetic projected voice that a lot of people are doing. It's of course working, like, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against these videos, I just personally don't enjoy them. And this is why I'm trying not to be overly fake energetic. Because sometimes I might be energetic because I really want to play the game, or I really want to talk about a certain topic. But sometimes I'm just trying to be more laid back and chill, because honestly, like, this playthrough isn't that exciting. What could help is, what I definitely need to work on is better sound quality, especially for myself. I mean, I can hardly change the gameplay quality, sound quality that much. There are probably ways to do that, but I don't think that's necessary, but definitely for my voice. Because honestly, I'm right now not that happy with the sound configurations, you might say. But I've already tried a few things, and honestly, either I notice almost no difference or I make it worse. So I'm rather not touching anything like that. I'm already happy with the fact that I managed to get rid of all that background noise that I have like in my room currently, because my PC is fairly loud. At least if I would remove every filter or thing that I've active, then you would hear the PC fans working hard. And that's not good, at least in my opinion. And then sometimes I have the problem where when I tune it a little bit differently, that my voice is cut off at certain points, which I'm not happy with, especially during certain voice sounds, so to speak, where the mic isn't picking up or the mic is picking up it, but the program is cutting it off. But I'm currently using a USB microphone, so you can probably only get so much out of an USB microphone. I mean, you can probably sound it like awesome, but there's certainly microphones that could sound even better, or that are definitely sounding better. But this should come with time. I'm certainly not going to rush things, because I don't even know if I want to do YouTube. Like, currently I'm doing it because it's a hobby, like, I want to get into it. It's kind of fun. So, but right now I'm probably not doing this like as a job of mine. More like a hobby. Ooh, I can summon, alright. Wakey wakey. Oh, oh, it's in there! Ah. That is unfortunate. Ooh. Too much hassle. I shouldn't need a summon for that. Oh, this one attack, really. I think this is the worst attack of the Rune Bear. Like to jump back and dash forward. Oh. Nice. It took fairly long to apply the frost attack effect, I mean. Ouch. Oh well, what I lack in skill, I balance out with being overleveled and being tanky overall. And this is really the beauty of Dark Souls, in my opinion. Or the Dark Souls series, like the Souls formula. You really don't need to be that good at the game, you just need to learn. Like, you can beat a lot of this game with knowledge. And not so much with skill. You don't need that much skill. You just need knowledge, and I'm good at collecting knowledge, I'm not as good as at collecting skill, I would say. Because collecting skill needs a different skill set, so to speak, at least in my, not opinion, but like, it's something different, right? Obtaining skill and obtaining knowledge, there's a difference between these two things. And honestly, if I really like a game, or if I really like a topic, I rather collect a lot of knowledge rather than collect a lot of skill, so to speak. Like, because there is a difference between skill and knowledge, really, right? Like, I can know all the buttons that I need to press during, like, it's like playing an instrument, really. I'm not able to play an instrument right now, but at least not good. But you can't just play, let's say, guitar by learning all of the I don't know, chords and stuff. Right? It certainly helps that you can remember all of them, but you still don't have the skills with your fingers to actually execute the... What am I trying to do? To execute the certain things. Right, you know in theory how to play it, but you actually don't know how to play it. Like, you can't play it physically. You need to learn how to play it physically, and you need to learn how to play it mentally, so to speak. Like, you need to acquire the knowledge. I guess that's the best analogy. I hope it's the right word to describe things like these. So how many are left? I want to do this area, like I want to clear this part over here, these ruins. Then I want to go in there, and then I want to do the cave over here. Yeah, that should be possible. 15 minutes. Oh. Come on, get out of there. Get in here. Yeah, you just slowly approach me, right? Yeah. Keep howling. That's good. Alright. Can you stop? What the? And my spell is stronger. Alright, now cower in fear. Ow. Monkeys. So, is there a cellar over here somewhere, a hidden cellar, or is there not? I think not. I think there isn't. Alright, what I want to do now, I want to go up here to the village. On the plateau of the village. Then I want to jump down from the side, because there are a few items that I want to pick up there. Especially a specific incantation. Come on. Down there. Yeah, there are a few of these. The plan is to get rid of that thing and then just take off. Can I? No. Not close enough. Really just ignore these. Then just take off. Maybe pick up a few flowers here and there. And then how can I get down here without dying? Excuse me. Excuse me. Is there no way? There must be a way. I can't hit these things. Because there is no shadow underneath them, I can't really gauge the distance. Alright. Annoying. So how do I get off here? How do I get down? It looks so deep. Can I actually... Can I jump down here? No. Eh? From here, maybe? Am I completely blind right now? Or is there... That's so sketchy. Huh. Ah, why not? Is there really no... Huh. There's probably a path somewhere there. Probably that I just completely missed out of. Alright. Mine next time over here. Do I have an upgraded... Come on, pick that up. Do I have an upgraded blunt weapon? Or is it unupgraded? Me, +1. Doesn't count. Well, I should be able to manage it with this weapon. Right here. Shouldn't be that big of a problem. Especially because there are a lot of misbegotten in here. Oh, does this one has the... is there a difficult part in here? Oh no. There might be the difficult part in here. They're so tanky. They're so resistant to my attacks. But is there actually the difficult jumping part in here, or is this another one? Eh? What? What's wrong with the hitbox? Did you see that? Like, if you're just listening to the sound and not watching the video, then the enemy did just hit through me. I was trying to block their attack, and the attack just went through me. Didn't even deal damage. Nothing. No hit detection, nothing. That was interesting. Oh, come on. So the most difficult part in here is to remember where I come from. I come from the stairs. I'm just calling it the most difficult one because honestly the area in here is like not hard at all. Oh, come on, please aim at the enemy. So, where is the dead end? Is this the dead end? Or is the other path the dead end? This doesn't look like the dead end. The other path is the dead end. So, let's go with the optional path first. No dog this time. Lucky me. Oh no, this is no dog. This miner just made dog-like sounds. Oh shit. Oh, holy shit. I just have a very, very bad cramp in my right shoulder. Holy shit, that hurts a lot. Oh no. I'm probably not sitting in the right position for that, but I don't know. I don't feel like talking very loud right now. And, well, I don't want that my voice is being cut off, so I'm fairly close to the microphone. And of course sitting in these slouched, I think is the term, position. Very unhealthy right now. Alright. One way here. This is the boss area. This is the path to the boss. So which episode is this one? Like 6.5? Because I'm not doing progress, I'm just cleaning up. Should I call it 6.5 or is there 7? I feel like because there's no progress, this is 6.5. Oh, come on. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Softcore. Never used this item. Very useless. Kinda looked like upgrade material to me, but this was just the bag. Where's the boss area? Was it over here? Honestly, I can't wait until I can start the fan again, because it's so hot in here right now. It's so uncomfortably warm in here, but if I turn on the fan you will hear it in the video and I don't want that. Give me the anchor. Thank you. Alright, this was that dungeon. I think there's just one more left, but well, I've done this area. I've done this part. I don't want to do the Death Right Bird right now. I might do the what's it called? Everjail, right. I might do the Everjail. Shouldn't be that hard. But first, the cave. There's the Everjail. The cave should be somewhere down here. Yeah, nice. Tombsword Cave. Activate the thingy, just because I remembered it. I don't even know why I activate these things, makes no sense to be honest. Oh, it's one of these. Oh no. We like poison. But to be honest, this looks awesome. As much as I hate poison, this area looks amazing. The design of this cave is amazing. That looks awesome. I really like the looks of these poison caves. They kind of remind me or inspire me of a certain landscape that I wish I could like draw or create. Kind of weird how I say this, but I don't really know how to express that. But they really inspire me of a very, very particular landscape. Let me describe it for you, because, well, there's not much going on here, and maybe if you're good at drawing landscapes and stuff like this might be something you Could draw. Why not? Where did I come from? There's another path here. Is there another path over there? Yes, there is. So imagine this swamp area. Like, similar looking to this one. Then we have fairly big stone pillars. Like similar looking to these, just way bigger. Spread across in the swamp. And of course, because you want to go through the swamp, this is where I came from, right? Because you want to go through the swamp, you have from island to island, like these islands do exist, like stone islands, so to speak. You have these wooden bridges, these very rudimentary built wooden bridges that would connect things, like just made out of wooden boards. Oh, this is the boss already. Occasionally they have a lantern, like a wooden post with like a what are they called? These lanterns with lighter fluid in them that you have to ignite with the glass cage. This very square looking glass cage. There's a path. Ahead is a path. Is there a big red in here? Oh yeah, there is. And then... oh, come on. And then on these big stone pillars, another big red, oh. On these big stone pillars, you either have to climb them up with a ladder, or there's a path going around these pillars, doesn't really matter. If there's a path going around it, going up, then you of course have some lanterns on there as well. And on top, you have a few houses, like maybe one or two houses per pillar. They're not that big. Those wooden houses as well, like swamp houses. These generic, typical swamp houses. How do I get to the boss again? Well, this is really how I imagine the landscape. I've probably seen this in a picture somewhere, like I've seen this concept art once, probably, and this is why I remember it. Oh, this is the... alright. But this always inspires me to think of something like this. Always, like... I don't know why. I kind of wish, or... I don't really wish I could draw like this. I mean, I wish I could draw like this, but I don't want to learn it. That's the problem. Alright. Nice. Holy shit, I'm now underneath the beach. Okay. Makes sense. Well, we are at 1 hour and 4 minutes right now. So I think there is still some time. There is still some time left. Why not? I'm enjoying this right now. Even though it's just cleaning up, but it's satisfying to finish or to progress certain things, or to clean up, or to, I don't know how to call this. So boss in here. Zamor hero thingy. I don't even know if I can rot this one. I will try when this one tries to buff. Didn't work. Oh no, it did. I was looking at the health bar. But I probably can't... Come on. I probably can't use the... Eh? I thought I executed the attack before he hit me. Apparently not. Or they, I guess, before they hit me. Let me out. Thank you. Thank you for letting me out of the Everjail. So, what is left to do? Weeping Peninsula. There's Death Bird. There's the Knight's Cavalry. Maybe there's something here. Probably not much. Maybe just one loose item somewhere. Doesn't matter. Over here, there's this beach. I'm doing the beach right now. I want the... not that useless gravitas. Where can I jump off? Should be over here, right? Probably, yeah. Close enough. How far can I actually? Over here is okay. Here, not that much, okay. Over here with the Onyx or Alabaster Lord, don't really know which one this is. Can you not stagger me out of my attack? Here, take this blunt object into your abdomen. I again wonder how much force you need for this hook thingy to go. Like, how much force do you need to ram this into someone's abdomen? And then a clean ran through. Come on, stop doing the side attacks and start doing the frontal attack. Come on! Fucking crap. I couldn't dodge there. Oof. That was rough. That wasn't clean at all. And I'm disappointed. Ugh, I'm getting tired. Oof. Why? It's like 4 PM right now. Not even that late. Not even that late. Alright. Give me that. This is, by the way... Can they stop scream? This is, by the way, the starting area. The screaming is so distracting. I hate it. Really, really hate it. I don't like it. Stop doing that. Alright. Is there anything left? There are a few items that I can pick up in the forest. But I don't care. I could look if there's some items to pick up near this village here. I'm not going to do the summon water village right now, because I don't know if I said it. Excuse me. I don't know if I've said it during the recording or during the failed recording of the first dungeon, but I don't want to do overworld bosses right now. I just want to clean up some minor things here and there. But there might be that cookbook that I'm missing. Did I pick it up? I don't see any items down there, so I might have picked it up. It's in this part that works out. Might have picked that up. Alright, let's do the forest part. Let's just ride around in the forest, and there should be somewhere the pond. With the rune bears roaming around. 2 rune bears, I think. One is roaming, the other one is just standing, sitting there, sleeping. I don't know. Let's see if I can. 1, 2, 3, and go away. Why did that work so well? Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to visit this merchant right now. And see if I can buy some more stuff from this one. Because honestly, I can't remember if there is a book left that I haven't bought yet, and I have bought them. Let me just buy a few arrows. All of them, I guess. This one as well, this one as well. Don't care about these items at all. 4,000 left. Another merchant. Kale. Let's get everything from Kali's inventory, everything that I can get. And that I haven't gotten. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, no, I'm not talking about Blythe. I'm doing this next episode. I'm just buying stuff here. Do I have more? I do. You can, by the way, just sell them instead of using them. You get the same amount of runes, and it's quicker.
Goodbye.
Okay. Kali is empty now. Let's have a look at this merchant, and then I'm wrapping things up because I don't have any runes left. So dark. That is so dark in here. Right. Merchant. Do you have something for me? Please? Oh, please don't. Actually, please don't. I don't have that many runes left right now.
You again don't want it.
Yeah, you again? Yeah. You again? What do you want? I'm a merchant, but I don't want to sell anything to you. And I'm incredibly rude. Yeah, you again? I really don't get it, right? Like, and this happens a few times, really, right? You go into a store or something, not even when they're closing. You just go into a store and you want to buy something. Maybe you ask them something because you're not really certain, right? And they're just so rude, or like so bothered by you. And you just think, like, if you don't want to interact with customers, then why are you working in a store? I just want to get the money. Yeah, then work for it, bitch. Like, don't be rude. Like, then work like every other normal being instead of bitching about it. I don't really want to work here, then search for another job. For fuck's sake, if you're not happy there, then do something else. There are enough jobs out there that are probably better than your current job, then don't be rude to customers. Maybe only be rude to customers that are rude to you. Because that is satisfying. That is so satisfying, being like not being rude back, but I don't know. Can be satisfying. I'm not giving life advice here. No advice is given here. Just talking random ass shit. Alright. I think that's it. Have I missed something? Probably. But no dungeon. Right? There is no dungeon missing. There is the Bell-bearing Hunter, that's what they're called. Then there is the Tibber Mariner, Knight's Cavalry number 1, Knight's Cavalry number 2, and the Deaf Bird. I have killed the Deaf Bird on this plateau over here. So I think then the next episode is... Oh. I haven't activated the Site of Grace there. Oof. Let me quickly do that and then end the episode, I guess. So, if you don't mind, leave a comment. Even if it's just like hi or first. Something. Doesn't matter what you write down. Maybe don't write down something explicit, because that's probably going to be filtered out. But interact with the video in some way, shape or form if you want to help out. If you don't, that's fine too, I get it. You can't be bothered. Thank you for actually watching that far. I know this is probably not the best time at starting a Elden Ring playthrough, but I feel like doing it, so I'm doing it, even though no one is watching this. And maybe leave a like, maybe leave a dislike, interact with the video, I don't know. And that's it from me. Goodbye.